Hi everyone, it's Raleigh, and today I'm planning my Hobonichi Cousin for the week of September the 30th. I'll also be setting up a couple things for October, moving into a new month. And all right, so let's get this open, and we'll start with in the front where I do some of my tracking. And I've been really happy that I've been consistent with it this year. Oh yeah, and this is the kit I get. I use stickers from Coffee Monsterz Co and my cousin, and they have these beautiful monthly kits. It was a floral theme this year. Yeah, so this is the area where I've been doing tracking, and I've been really happy, especially over the last couple months. I've been very consistent with it, which there's something that just feels really nice about that. So I think I'll be using the same throughout the rest of this year. Not sure if I may change it up for next year, but yeah, one of the reasons I like getting these kits, oh, actually I'll put the washi down first, is that when you have the kits, you can get the sort of consistent look each month, which I just find kind of satisfying as well. Oh, my camera's really shaking there. Okay, there we go. So we'll put this up along the top. And I just recently ordered a lot of the supplies for 2025. I already had my cousin, and then Coffee Monsterz Co came out with actually all their monthly kits for the year. Normally they get split into two pieces, but they're all out. And so I got the monthly kits, the coordinating washies, and the sticky note add-on. There's another add-on with labels, but I find that I'm kind of moving away from labels a bit for now, so I didn't get them. If I do start to use them more, I will. Oh, I love the colors for this month. Fall's my favorite, and I mean, September's been all right, although a lot of rain the last little while. But I'm looking forward to getting into kind of that nice, cooler, dry fall. There we go. And I think I usually grab one of the little flower stickers that goes with this. And yeah, I'll be tracking the same thing this month, which is my kind of activity. Usually it's trail walks. Hoping to do more Pilates or start to transition into the exercise bike a little bit as well. And then I also track if I'm doing stuff around the home, sort of beyond normal tidying, cleaning, and then no spend, which there have not been a lot of, try as I might. Part of it's a spending thing, but part of it's also just trying to get in the habit of kind of spending only once or twice a week, so it's easier to track and think about money, but we'll see. So let me get these lines down. And there we go. So I started using these little tiny icon stickers down at the bottom. So I'll put those down. I've been really pleased that I've been consistent with it, which is one of the big things that's important for me. There we go. Yeah, and that's about it. Pretty simple. I have seen recently I was kind of poking around a little bit, seeing what other people do with this section, thinking about next year potentially. So we'll see. If you have any great ideas for ways that you found it useful, please leave a comment and let me know. Okay, let's get into the monthly. These I keep pretty minimal. I mainly just for, big events, days off, paydays, whether it's garbage and or recycling. I do like having it set up, and I like it because, and I work from home a lot, but just as a quick reference to have. So I'm just gonna put these stickers up top. I like, because sometimes, especially during the week or something, someone will call about an appointment or something, and it's easy just to grab it and flip through as opposed to opening stuff up on my phone. So I do like having it here. Again, I'm thinking about different options, things to use it for potentially differently in 2025. We'll see how that goes. All right, and then we're gonna use these days of the week here. Yeah, I'm really a big fan of these colors. I am happy I'll be able to use some of my oranges and yellows this month. Such pretty rich colors. Okay. So it's nice that it's not quite October and I have pretty much everything I need for my planning for next year. Hopefully you do too, or you've thought about what you're going to be using. I'm pretty fortunate. When I started using the Cousin, I found it just suits me and works really well. This plus the Traveler's Notebooks I find is the perfect combo for me. I've actually been using my Traveler's Notebooks a little bit more lately as well, which is kind of nice. I'll have to do another video update on those, maybe in November. I have a couple weeks off in November, so maybe I'll do an update, and then I might even do my setup for 2025 then as well. All right, that's, well, sort of straight, okay. And one more. And yeah, I think this month it's just Thanksgiving. I'm going to a concert. And yeah, I think that's about it. Let's see here. All right, so I'm just gonna, I think I'll use a couple of the stickers maybe for Thanksgiving, and I think I have another day, actually I think later that week, so I'll get these down. Oh, these are so pretty. Kind of a shame I don't see them more, but little day off. All right, so here's how my month ended up looking. Not too thrilling to watch me doing that, so here it is, pretty basic. But yeah, it gives me a chance to just make note of the things that are happening, and like I said, a good quick reference on my desk, which is handy. Just get these last couple, and then that's it. Now, on to the weeklies, and I'll begin by showing you my last couple of weeklies because I hadn't posted videos for those. I just, my mind was it was a bit of a struggle the last couple of weeks. So doing the videos, even though I enjoy it, was something I sort of put on the back burner. So that was 2 weeks ago. Yeah, a bit unusual. I had some family and some nice stuff, but some meetings at other locations. And kind of this last week, had a couple nice family things, but also, pardon me, just a lot of work stuff. And I was just feeling overall a little bit tense and stressed. So I was kind of trying to give myself a little bit of grace. And I'm really happy now today because I had an opportunity this weekend to really decompress, and I feel so much better. So we're going to start by getting this washi up top. And that happens every once in a while. So yeah, just try and give myself a break. But I was really happy that, I always like it when a new month comes, a nice fresh month to start with. So I was looking forward to doing this. And part of what's happened over the last couple of weeks is there've been a lot of rain, so I hadn't been able to get out for walks, and it wasn't helping the situation. But finally now, too, just today, we've had some sunshine come through, which is great. So let's get the rest of this. It might be easier if I take the whole thing. Oh, well. Okay, here it is. I did put the other washi, coordinating washi, midway through. We're going to go with kind of my traditional setup, I guess. So I do always want to put a box to get started for the month, first day of the month. And then I think I'll just use numbers. So I'll put the numbers at the top. And yeah, so this week's going to be pretty simple, just some space up the top for kind of my plans for each day, which I usually don't make till kind of the night before. And then at the bottom, I'll just have some lists of things heading into kind of the last part of the year. I have been, over these last couple weeks, taking a little more time. I have a couple of my traveler's notebooks where I've kind of mapped some stuff out, whether it's holiday shopping or what I want to get done by year end. Things that I need to deal with that I've sort of been avoiding the last couple of weeks. So yeah, I'll be, hopefully we'll have a good month here. And hopefully too, yeah, with the weather, I want to get out as much as I can. Although I've been fortunate here, haven't really had proper snow here until usually closer to the holidays of the new year. So hopefully still lots of time, because something I find continues to help is to being able to go outside for walks. There's beautiful trails near me, and I think that's part of what contributed over the last couple weeks, was not being able to do that as much, either because of the weather or because of work and being in different places, or mentally. Mentally, I find when I'm drained, it's good for me to get out and go for a walk, but sometimes it's hard to get the motivation to do that as well. But yeah, throughout the couple weeks, I was making notes, including notes on things like more notes about kind of how I was feeling and keeping an eye on habits, because that's something that I find when I have a couple weeks like I had recently that were a little more challenging. I think naturally we sort of fall into to habits. And so I was kind of really looking at what I was doing and why, so that I can be a little more conscious and aware of it and sort of redirect myself as I'm sort of coming out of this. So I put some sticker boxes down because on Monday it's actually Truth and Reconciliation Day here in Canada, and it's also a day off work, so I'll put that down. Got the payday, which actually I have to remember because the first is Tuesday and there's a lot of bills that come out on the first. That it's odd that it's that early in the week, so I'll have to double check my bank account tomorrow too to make sure everything is covered. It's also on my list to update a lot of things that I hadn't been updating in the last couple of weeks. So we got recycling, and then I think I will, yeah, I think I'll put some lines. I think I'll just do up the top side here. And I'm already thinking ahead till next week, and I think next week I want to do the other layout, the horizontal layout, which I've liked doing. I've done it a couple times now. The only thing I'm thinking is I kind of am tempted to use the same sort of theme and design as I did last time. It was like a Sunday morning kind of newspaper coffee theme, which, yeah, I don't know, it might be good to do something different, but that is a setup that I do like as well. And I want to try out a couple more things too before year end. Still got quite a few weeks, still got a quarter of the year left, but okay, so I think that's looking pretty good. Yeah, I think this is going to be simple. I do want to use, because I also get these sort of coordinating doodle stickers for the month, so I want to put some of these down. Oh, so pretty. Actually got, I love my little patio outside, and I got some really nice mums that are sort of an orangey gold color, really, really pretty. Something little on the bottom. And yeah, I'm liking the way this is looking. I'll probably use this kind of similar sort of design on one or two of the dailies this week as well. So yeah, so now it's just a matter of what lists do I want to put on the bottom. And yeah, I think that'll be it. Hang on. I was debating using labels, but I think I just will use maybe some swatches of color, and then I think I want to use a couple list boxes as well. So, yeah, this is one of my favorite colors. Yay! Okay. All right, we're back. I'm just finishing this part up. This stuff takes me a long time. I sort of hem and haw about things, but anyhow, this is how it looks. So I used a couple kind of swatches with titles and then a couple of list boxes as well. So I think this looks good. I'm going to be focusing on home and then some more planning. I mentioned I've been kind of thinking kind of things through for kind of year end this year and next year, so I want to carry on doing that. And this week, other than tomorrow being a holiday, should be a pretty traditional week as far as work goes. No other big events or anything. So yeah, I'm liking this for my first kind of main October setup that I'm doing. And hang on, this down here. Yeah. So I'm liking this, and I'm liking like there's a bit of variety each week, and that's what I find I like. I mean, I have my formats that I like. I like the consistency of sort of the stickers from Coffee Monsterz Co, but I think there's enough variety. But yeah, I'm liking the look of that for this week, and yeah, so just to compare a little bit, I mean, that's kind of similar. Yeah, it's interesting kind of as you go back to see sort of how your weeks went and what they look like. That's a layout that I think I'm going to be repeating, but maybe with a bit of a different format. So yeah. Anyway, thank you for joining me, and I will see you soon. Thanks for watching.